Hello, my name is Chloe. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm bringing to you my 24-hour readathon vlog. So it is actually the week before my readathon right now, and I wasn't sure what books I wanted to read, so I asked my patrons if they could think of a fun way for me to choose my books, and there were two people who came up with it. It was Kitty and Mal, and they both said, how about you choose some emojis, like choose some books, match them to an emoji, and get us to choose an emoji. So they don't know what books I've matched, but they are picking the books. And I just want to talk you through what I've picked. So the first one I went for was November 9 by Colleen Hoover, and I've given them the little calendar emoji for this one just because it's a date. This one was actually a gift from Victoria for my birthday, so I only recently got it, and I'm just in love with Colleen Hoover, so hopefully I will love this one too. Next, I did the little sweary face emoji and went with The Hating Game by Sally Thorne, just on hating. This is a hate to love office romance, and it was gifted to me by Alice, like 2 birthdays ago. Sorry, Alice. Next, I realised that I still have a lot of Not Love library books next to me, and this one is very short. I went with Smart by Kim Slater, and I gave them the little graduate emoji, just for smart. This is about a young boy. There's been a murder, but the police don't care. It was only a homeless old man after all. It sounds so sad. I've heard amazing things, and yeah, this one. And then I gave them the half moon emoji, and that is for How to Make Friends with the Dark by Kathleen Glasgow. And this is a YA contemporary. The story of an awful universe gone mad mistake and one girl's emotional battle for clarity and forgiveness. So I'm not in focus. All good choices in their own right. I've given them until Friday to pick. In a way, I'm hoping they go with Smart because that is going to be the quickest read, and I'm hopefully just going to read that anyway. Could have picked a lot of books, but these are the ones I went for. Hello. So it's now Friday and I'm home from work. I'm actually about to start the American Horror Story watch along, which has come at an unfortunate time to finish a series just before a 24-hour readathon, but hey ho. And the book has been decided that I'll be starting the sprints on, and annoyingly, the patrons accidentally went for the biggest book, and that is How to Make Friends with the Dark by Kathleen Glasgow. And I realised I didn't actually say what this is about. This is a YA contemporary dealing with grief and the death of a main character's mother, I believe. So it feels like this is going to be very moving, just might be quite an emotional read. It is 400 and something pages. My copy is very badly water damaged. I bought it this way, annoyingly, but yeah, I've been wanting to get this off my shelves for a while. I'm trying to actually force some movement into it, but I am hoping to read this in the first 6 hours. If I stay awake, that's definitely doable. Definitely. I think so. I'm gonna try. So I am setting up a poll on Patreon because I didn't realize you could do that for my next book number 2, and I wanted to bring you along on the selection process. So this time what I wanted to do is pick books that are all about the same length, all similar vibes, just so I won't be disappointed by the book picked. Not that I am this time, but it just was like, why did I pick things so drastically different? So we're going with The Kiss Quotient by Helen Huang, which is a reread. I wanted to reread it and reread The Bride Test before I read The Heart Principle. I also need the nicer cover of this, but that's a different story. We have Instructions for Dancing by Nicola Yoon, Our Chemical Heart by Crystal Sutherland, and Watch Over Me by Nina LaCour. So these are all slightly shorter books. I'm going to set this poll up and it's going to be running until I next need a book. And then my plan is, we're just going to stoop at this level because I needed to hold lots of books. So one of those 4 will be picked. And then I'm going to put a poll up of 4 of the remaining, let's say it's The Kiss Quotient, 4 of the remaining books, and we're just going to work through this stack. I know it's an impressive stack and it's only 24 hours, but I like options. So yeah, time to set up the poll, and hopefully I'll be back at midnight starting my book. Hello. It is like exactly time is 11:49. Exact, not exactly. I am not ready for this. I'm so tired. I didn't nap. I decided not to nap. I don't even know if I've said that already, but I decided not to nap, and I'm glad I haven't because I wouldn't want to wake up more miserable. but I have no energy right now. I've just made a mug of jam on toast tea, so I'm gonna enjoy that. Hopefully warm me up a little bit because I'm getting quite cold, and I have my book ready. So exactly on the hour, I'm gonna drop a message in the Discord and start reading. But I always think this is such a good idea going into it, and then as soon as I start them, I regret it. I edited a video instead of going to sleep, which felt like a good idea at the time, but now my eyes hurt. So I'm quite excited to sit in the dark and read. It is 1:08 AM. I missed the turning of the hour. I'm getting sick. Like, can you even imagine the timing? I feel awful. I thought I was just getting tired, but we had a lady at work who had, she works 3 days, so I don't know how she was doing the end of this week, but she took some time off because she got poorly, and I'm starting to get like bunged up, like everything hurts. This is fine. This is fine. Okay, so let's just pretend I'm filming on the hour because I haven't read anymore since it hit 1 o'clock. I am currently on page 84 of this book, and it's made me very emotional already, but I also feel like it maybe is attempting a few too many topics right now. So in 84 pages, I don't think we have spoilers. But it is about our main character who has an over-controlling mom, and they get in an argument, and the last thing she says to her is like, why don't you leave me alone, basically. But then the mom dies, and that's emotional enough in itself. Throw in with that, we had like a high school dance that was being planned for, a first kiss, and then now she's in some very strange foster system. So there's just a lot happening, but yeah, maybe shouldn't have picked an emotional book. Oh wow. I guess I'm gonna try and get to page 150 by 2 AM. I don't know why I keep going out of focus. But yeah, oh, also I got into my comfy clothes because I just needed to like cuddle myself rather than just being dressed half decently. I'd rather be comfortable, like I'm in my pajama bottoms. It's just nicer. I really want to lie down, but I know if I do, I'll go to sleep. And I don't want to do that because people are waiting for sprints at 6 AM, and this is going to be a vlog, and Cole's told me I can't do it. So we can do this. Okay, update time. I finished How to Make Friends with the Dark and I gave it 4 stars. It was emotional, but in the same way I'm kind of not mad. I've read it and I'm getting rid of it, and I might not ever think about it again. A lot happened in these pages, and I did tear up. I did have some tears. I did have a little cry, but it wasn't like earth-shatteringly upsetting when it probably should have been. Saying that, I don't have any personal experience, thank God, with this level of grief. This is about Tiger, whose mother dies unexpectedly, and dealing with that. And I am so fortunate that I haven't had to go through emotional pain like that. I feel like reading this with that sort of experience would be heartbreaking, fully heartbreaking. And my heart only goes out to people in that situation. I feel like that's why I was so upset. I was really grieving for Tiger and feeling her feelings rather than kind of becoming her as I was reading. I was more sad for her. I don't know if that makes sense. But 4 stars, this very water damaged copy now needs to find a home. Saying that, if anyone wants it, let me know. It's not great, but like obviously it's readable. So let me know. So in this sprint now, I've had 45 minutes of not reading. It's been quite refreshing. I've uploaded a YouTube video. I have made a Patreon welcome letter for Roxy. Obviously can't show you her address, that would be very rude of me, but got a little washi tape and a heart on the front. So this has got to make its way to Australia, so that's going to be interesting. I might just reinforce the envelope somehow, but yeah, it's got to go all the way to Australia, so we'll see how that goes. And my next pick, as I've probably mentioned, is instructions for dancing. I have set out another poll for everybody which has which books in it. It has Our Chemical Hearts, Watch Over Me, November 9, and The Hating Game. And the winner right now is actually looking like Watch Over Me, so very interested. And I'm thinking, to be honest, with this book and these, that might give me time for another one after. I don't know, but it's looking like this is going to be it for this slot of reading sprints. So it's currently 10:30. I'm only going till about 12, so I'm probably just going to do one more sprint and make a start on that, and then yeah, have some downtime to myself. I'm still going to be reading. It's a 24-hour readathon, but just not on camera with everybody, and I hope people understand that. Like, it's a bit overwhelming sometimes to be on camera for this length of time. Anyway, that's what's going on here. I will update you when I have some feelings on instructions for dancing. I wanted to capture my reaction the second that this book ended, but the tumble dryer is on, so it's ruining it. Okay. I just finished instructions for dancing, and that ending. Okay. I am only going to give this 4 stars though. It's very short, and I feel like there's massive events that are just brushed over. But the whole premise, this is actually a magical realism book, or fabulism should I say, not just contemporary. So it's actually about Evie, who doesn't believe in love because her parents got divorced and she can't see how any romantic relationship can end well, basically. So she gets this curse / gift put on her, where if she witnesses people kiss, she will see the end of their relationship. That ending. But yeah, 4 stars. It is now about 2 o'clock, so I'm going to jump in the shower and get ready to start my next book, which, as I've said, I've lost it. Our Chemical Hearts by Crystal Sutherland. So I'm now going to put up a poll. Why do I now feel like I'm missing a book? Oh, I'm not. I'm now going to put up a poll with these 5 books and get somebody to pick a winner. I feel like Watch Over Me is going to win, but yeah, these are my new options. Hello. I have the washing machine and the dishwasher on right now, so sorry if you can hear either of those, but it is 7:44 p.m. and I finished Our Chemical Hearts by Crystal Sutherland. I've given this 3 stars. Parts of it were very moving, parts of it were very pretentious, and you know how a book can have one pop culture reference and it's fine, like you don't even think about it? I swear every 20 pages, probably an average of 1 every 20 pages, and it was just a bit much. Like, I don't need to know that they went to see The Lion King and that who was on, someone was on Fleek and it was supposed to be funny and it wasn't too funny. So yeah, 3 stars for this one, meaning I have approximately 4 hours to read the entirety of Watch Over You by Nina LaCour. Can I do it? Maybe. I'm gonna try. Hello, so it is 8:20. Not much has changed. I finished the book, I'm still on sprints, and I've just said to people, actually I'll put the little thing up that says this is the last sprint because I'm tired, okay? I'm tired. I'm gonna start Watch Over Me now, but I'm not gonna push myself to like read at an amazing speed or anything. I just want to read a little bit more, and then I'm gonna get in bed. I will take the book with me, and I'm just gonna relax a little bit because I worked out I've read 1,015 pages today. It's quite a lot. So I need to stop being like, I keep thinking I haven't read enough. I've read 3 whole books. Yes, one of those was shorter, but one of those was longer. So I've read over 1,000 pages today and I've read 3 books. So why I'm still pushing myself, I don't know. This is like the insane form of doing booktube and feeling like you have to read lots. Like 3 books is amazing. Why am I still pushing myself? But whatever. I'm making a cup of tea, I'm gonna sit here, read a little bit more, say goodnight to the patrons, and then call this a night. So I will let you know in the morning where I got to and fully wrap up this vlog. Is this secret enough for you, Kay? Shall I just show you the comment that says carrots? Love it. Hello, hello, it is Sunday morning and I can give you the final stats for how I did yesterday. I really didn't read much of Watch Over Me. I read up to page 64 and then I got in bed. I watched 2 episodes of a like murder documentary called World's Worst Neighbour, I think it was, on Netflix. So yeah, watched that, had a good time. Ro is looking at the screen. I'm currently on sprints and I feel like I'm not muted, but I am. I'm definitely muted. So I finished off my journal spread for the readathon. So I have my final like conclusions of how I did. So my first thing is that I was live for 9 hours and 38 minutes, which I think is an achievement in itself. Quite honestly. I feel like if I did a 12-hour readathon, I'd probably try and go live for 12 hours, wow, and see how that goes. But 9 hours and 38 minutes of being live, when I had 3 hours of sleep and like 3.5 hours of just chilling at the end of the day, I'm proud of myself. And I read 1,068 pages. That's a lot of reading. So that's why I just kind of took the pressure off myself in the evening and just wanted to relax because I'd already hit the 1,000-page mark and I was impressed with myself. So yeah, on that note, I need to get back to my normal weekly vlog, which will have already gone up by the time you see this, and I'll nearly be done with the next weekly vlog. Dates are very confusing when I do multiple vlogs, but that is all for this one. So I hope you enjoyed. Obviously I don't like promoting myself, but this actual readathon, to take part in it, was a Patreon exclusive and it was open to all tiers of my Patreon. So pretty please do consider joining the Forks High School tier, which is £1 a month and gives you access to additional reading sprints and things like this. I don't know when I'll do anything like this again, but definitely extra reading sprints. And the week coming after this is when I'll be away at college and doing lots and lots of productivity sprints because I need to study. So that being said, thank you very much for watching this video. I really do hope you enjoyed it and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.